Sandy Munro, an automotive engineer, recently sold all of his shares in the industry-leading manufacturer of electric vehicles, prompting many to question his motivations. Sandy Munro is a specialist in automotive production and machine tools. He got his start in the industry at Windsor's Valiant Machine and Tool. Expert in vehicle production and supplier to General Motors, has recently discussed his actions and Tesla's potential in interviews. He sold his Tesla stock, but why? Is he still hopeful that Tesla will succeed? To find out more, stay tuned. His consulting firm, Munro and Associates, was established in 1988 in Troy, Michigan. Lean design is the company's forte. They take cars apart, examine their inner workings, and provide recommendations for how they may be better. The Munro Company has analyzed the inner workings of hundreds of automobiles, as well as their makers and suppliers, to better plan, price, and improve their products. They studied the 2015 BMW i3, a cutting-edge electric vehicle known for its extensive usage of polymers bonded with carbon fiber and hemp. Their full cost analysis, which they originally sold for $89,000, cost $2.1 million to produce. When investors learned that Sandy Munro, a prominent Tesla devotee, had sold all of his stock, rumors and suspicions began to fly. Some argued that because Munro and Associates work on automobiles from a number of manufacturers, becoming an investor in one company at the expense of the others did not look good. Sandy Munro, in an effort to look financially self-sufficient, divested himself of all of his Tesla stock and other auto holdings. He talked about this in detail during a recent interview. In a nutshell, he thought it was important to show that he is an objective observer of the firm and product evaluator by not owning any shares in the company. In a YouTube video, he emphasizes that he still has a lot of love for Tesla and doesn't want to come across as prejudiced. This makes logical, yet a more cynical person would conclude that he just said this to grab attention. He may have also invested them in a managed account. Some people think Sandy's job is to produce headlines for his company, like Musk's, so he'll gladly take a controversial stance if it gets him more publicity or helps him get hired. Companies in the auto industry often try to buy silence by offering prominent critics lucrative consulting gigs, but this strategy rarely succeeds. Munro's words about still being passionate about Tesla stack up because they have quite a history. In the past, Munro addressed why Tesla has such a decisive lead on electric vehicles on the tech channel Hyperchange, and whether competitors are serious about catching up. He says most of Tesla's rivals aren't even trying that hard. They're not genuine in their motives. They're just recycling an old strategy, and they arrived late to the market. An expert in the automobile industry claims that these people keep promising to release new products onto the market. Furthermore, it isn't even a hybrid vehicle. He compares it to someone's fantasy of what electric cars should be like. The would-be automobile is likewise poorly constructed. It's not a model specifically designed to function as an EV. From what he's heard, the majority of the competition is similarly attempting to shoehorn an antiquated business strategy into a shiny new product. Munro is similarly enthusiastic about the forthcoming Tesla pickup truck. Munro believes that while Tesla may be ahead of the competition at the moment, the Cybertruck will shake things up by creating an entirely new market niche. He went on to explain that this is in a special category. A pickup vehicle is what I hear most people refer to it as. It doesn't fit that description, thus it can't be the case. A new demographic, it seems. Automakers in the US and EU appear to be dismantling Tesla in an effort to comprehend the technological features of the corporation. According to Munro, he's taking apart electric automobiles from all over the market, but he started with a Tesla because Audi asked him to. In addition to the Tesla Model S and Model X, the researchers also looked at the Chevrolet Bolt, Jaguar I-Pace, and Tesla Model 3. Tesla vehicles boast cutting-edge technologies and robust engineering, but they suffer from subpar manufacturing design and bodywork. According to Munro, the improvements made to newer Tesla models are undeniable when compared to older versions. The public's interest in electric cars was aroused by Sandy Munro's videos, which dissected and analyzed the then-new Tesla Model 3 in great detail. Munro and Associates then began posting videos to their own channel on YouTube in February of 2018. Watch Munro live as he disassembles and discusses the engineering and design methods used in creating a variety of family-friendly electric vehicles. In his newest disassembly, he dismantles a Tesla Model Y and finds surprising things. What Munro found in the Model Y, he says, was remarkable and above his initial expectations. As a result, he thinks the standard has been lifted and the competition needs to step up their game. Munro claims that Tesla's ability to dynamically apply grades to its vehicle production sets it at least 10 years ahead of the competition. According to the engineer, Tesla makes products that are only about 95% complete and uses a method that amounts to effectively waiting until customers complain, then fast modifying things. Those who support Tesla argue that the business is selling prototypes rather than series production vehicles, which might make Tesla more flexible than competitors. In addition, the engineer claimed that Tesla should abandon plans to sell electric cars for $25,000. More risks than benefits come with producing a vehicle of Musk's design. If the Korea Times is to be believed, Munro thinks that the cheap EV will hurt Tesla's market standing and earnings, making Tesla stockholders regret their decision. The engineer claims that the vast majority of Tesla buyers are looking for all of the company's extra features. Due to low demand, Tesla is no longer offering the Model Y in the standard range trim. The company stands to save money and increase both power output and factory efficiency through the application of recent developments in battery design, chemistry, and even manufacturing procedures. Thanks to advances in manufacturing automation, since the days of production hell and the renowned tent, we were at $158 per kilowatt hour when we created the Model 3. And Musk has estimated that Tesla will be able to produce a car that sells for $25,000 within the next 3 years. The Bernstein analysts for the Model Y hosted a conference call, during which Sandy Munro discussed his predictions for the vehicle. He finally stated, "We estimate the price to be around $108. Chemical tweaks and other factors have contributed to a dramatic price decline during the past 2 years. This one has the potential to drop to the $70s or $80s per kilowatt hour. That's a very big change, but I just don't see it, whether the automobile costs $20,000 or $25,000. While well-heeled competitors like Volkswagen lead the mass-market electric vehicle business, Munro argued that Tesla could only be stripped of so many amenities before it became undesirable to buy. Tesla needs to keep convincing customers with its future offerings. Musk, Tesla's CEO, has long said the company's mission is to aid in the global shift to renewable energy. Contrary opinions are numerous. Musk reacted on this, adding that more affordable vehicles should be manufactured. I'm concerned that we haven't yet developed a truly affordable vehicle. This is something I hope we can rectify in the near future. But first, we need to work on making batteries more affordable. Elon has our support. We know that Elon Musk is determined to achieve his goals, much like most of the channel's viewers. Maybe that's what's gotten Tesla where he is now. After reporting a prosperous first quarter and a sound financial position, notably with regard to free cash flow, Tesla has continued to rise even further. While dealing with supply disruptions and other challenging macro conditions, Tesla inched closer to S&P Global's investment grade rating. According to a report released by S&P Global Ratings today, Tesla Incorporated's Q1 results show solid execution and potential for robust free cash flow in 2022. Perhaps the most impressive statistic in Tesla's quarterly breakdown for its shareholders was the company's ability to navigate global supply chain hurdles and chip shortages, two concerns that have plagued multiple industries, automotive being one of the most afflicted. Do you share Munro's view that Tesla shouldn't produce a car for less $25,000? Leave your thoughts in the comments.